Hey everyone, Ken Keene Jr. here, ToughKenaMan's son. There's something that I want to share with all of you today. And along the way, my 10 or so, 11 months of doing these videos, I had, for the longest time, and still do, doubting whether I'm doing the right thing or not, documenting my father's decline with dementia. And and it's understandable. But I've had a lot of feedback from the general public and a lot of love, a lot of support. And I'm so grateful for all of the support and the wonderful messages that the people have been sending us and the gifts. But always in a group of people, there's always going to be a small percentage that may disagree with what you're doing or have questions or just not understand it. And we, once in a while, might receive a person that is asking, what do I get from this? What am I getting out of this? Why do I do what I do? Well, first and foremost, I don't get anything as far as money, gifts. I'm not getting anything really in that sense, but what I am getting that's worth more than really anything in this world is I have a tool that I'm able to use, and it allows me to cope with the situation that I'm facing with my father and his dementia. And that tool is a camera. This camera has been something that I was able to escape and release my feelings and use to help cope with the situation. Not knowing that I was really going to be impacting other people's lives, and when they would watch my father, how it would open their eyes up to what's going on and be able to relate to it and inspire them and have them feel that they're not alone and put a smile on their face at times. Oh, that's wonderful. So, yeah, that's probably, to sum it up, that's probably why I do what I do. But I received a message just recently from a woman named Megan. And this message was really, really nice. It was moving. And I felt like, you know what, this is the perfect answer to share with all of you, those especially who are wondering why I do what I do. So let me read this to you. And this is a big part of why I do what I do with the camera. All right. This is from Megan. I don't know where she's from. But anyway, she says, I wanted to thank you for posting these videos. My mom was recently diagnosed. We've known something was up for years. She denied anything was wrong. She's now so far along in dementia that she agreed to take a memory test. Not really understanding why, and now docile, and she finally got diagnosed last month. A few months ago, I found this subreddit, which is a community online subreddit, Reddit, and found your videos. They were therapeutic. Your dad has a similar demeanor now to my mom. To hear your experiences and see your interactions is informative and comforting. My joy in this situation is to know that my mom, who I knew as a strong, intelligent, and caring woman, doesn't understand that she has dementia. She's happy as a clam most of the time, just like your dad seems to be in your videos. He's having a great time with you. Dementia is so hard on the close family members in the household and in the same town. No one else truly gets it. Your videos made me feel less lonely, and I bet they help a lot of others too. Going through this will make us stronger, more patient, and more compassionate. Your videos gave me the courage to reach out on this community and ask for suggestions, which led to me handling situations with my mom over the past month, armed with an arsenal of new information and perspectives. Your videos made me realize that there are a lot more smiles to be shared with my mom. Thanks so much. You have made a difference. Now that message right there, that pretty much sums it up as to why I do what I do. And especially messages like that now is the driving force behind my effort. You wouldn't believe how many people are touched by what you say, what you do, the gestures you make, going out of your way to lend a helping hand or whatever. It's empowering. And just holding a door, saying hello to someone, acknowledging someone, making eye contact, it all counts for something. So I may have said this before, but I feel it's our duty. It's our duty as human beings on this earth to share what it is that we have inside to help others who are struggling themselves and are not strong enough and are not courageous enough, or just don't feel comfortable with getting behind a camera and sharing it with people. A lot of people are in the dark, and they depend on others to get through their tough times, and that's okay. I never imagined myself doing what I'm doing now, but I find that not only does it help others, but it's helping myself. So it's a tremendous tool for coping with this. And I want to say that for caregivers, there's a lot of things that go into it, and people react differently. And some people will disappear, and some will be so involved that it may appear as if they're too involved. And I'm sure maybe some people might look at me and think that I'm too close to my dad. But that's okay. It's just the way that I deal with the situation. But I want to give it to you in an analogy. So there's two ways of handling this. And from my experience, that's just what I've seen with people. There's one way where you pretty much run from it. You distance yourself. And like they say, out of sight, out of mind, well, it's easy to deal with it because it's not there in front of you. Although I know underneath it all, it's like sweeping it under the rug, but it's always going to be there. And it's a constant reminder. But that's just one way of dealing with it. So to give it to you in an analogy, it's like this business card. Now, I can blur the reality of the situation by holding this business card super close to my face. I can't read it, but I'm close to it. Kind of like with me and my father. I'm close to him. I'm so close that it blurs the reality of what's going on. And that's just how I deal with it. But at least I'm close to it, right? But the other way would be taking that same business card and taking it away. It's so far from you that you can't read what's on the business card. And that's just another way of handling the reality of someone that's going through dementia. People sometimes, because it's so upsetting, they will just totally remove themselves, distance themselves to blur that reality of the situation. So it's kind of like that with the business card. It's either so far away that the reality's been blurred because you can't read it, or you're so close like I am, and that blurs the reality, but I look at it like at least I'm close to it. And I'm close to my father, and being this close has certainly helped me blur the reality of what's going on. So I hope that this video, you gain a little, it's a little bit of information for you, especially those who are questioning or wondering why I do what I do. And if you're contemplating on whether or not to step out of your comfort area and do something that might possibly impact others as well as help you through your situation, I would say go for it. Because sometimes in order for there to be growth, you have to go through that uncomfortable stage. And you will come out. You'll come out a better person. You'll come out stronger, and you'll bring people with you. And you'll help them and empower them as well along the way. But all right, that's all I really wanted to say about that. But I want to say one last thing again. Thank you so much for the messages, everyone. Your support, your love, your warm wishes they're so appreciated, and I'm very grateful to have everyone backing me and approving what I'm doing, because I certainly need it, and it's motivating me. It's keeping me strong, so thank you. But if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Keep up with the most recent videos, and we'll carry on, and we'll do our best to document, the rest of the journey. Thanks, guys. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.